Greetings, everyone. Welcome. We're here again at Atkinson Naturals, and we're going to be introducing Dr. Atkins in a minute. But we're going to be showing off our labels. This is our water bottles, Kangen Water. Yes, we have our small bottles, our large, and our medium at very convenient prices. So don't be afraid, don't be late to come and check us out at Atkinson's Natural, the Kingsland Poetry, Jamaica. So, Dr. Atkinson, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good morning to our viewers. Again, it's always nice to have the ears of the people.
Okay, Doc, let our viewers understand how important it is to drink water, especially this kind of water. What is so special about Kangen water?
Okay, Kangen Water is extremely special. We don't have to really go around that part of it. When it's Kangen water, it's the best quality water that you can possibly be drinking. In terms of vehicles, I like to use the analogy that would be the Rolls Royce in comparison to, let's say, the BMW. Not BMW, the Fiat, right? That would be the Mercedes of drinking water. Now, the water comes from a medical device, and the water is alive. It stays alive anywhere from 24 hours to about 5 days, depending on how you handle the water. Just by drinking the water, it does begin to heal your body. Now, when you ask the question about water and the importance of water, water is the second principle in the how to eat naturally concept. You see, water is so interesting that most of the time we forget to drink it until we're thirsty. Okay? Most of the time, as we begin to age, we don't have a mechanism to say, I'm thirsty. More, I'm hungry, and we eat and we're going. Oftentimes, we have to think about the last time we had water. But I suggest to everyone that once it becomes a habit, you will wonder how you managed before without drinking good quality water. Many persons says, well then, how much water am I supposed to drink? You're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces. We've mentioned that before. And that's the criterion for all of us. My sons, they're younger, 100 pounds, 120 pounds. They're drinking 50 to 60 ounces of water per day. A person 180 pounds, 160, 200 pounds, it's half that amount. But when you think in terms of water, there's no healing without water. There is no correcting or remedying any condition or situation without water. That's just number one. Okay? If you're not a water drinker, you're going to be sick. Sick in the sense that you'll get used to your sickness, but you'll be tired often. You'll have arrhythmia, irregular heartbeat. You'll eat and still feel hungry. Um, the list goes on, and those are minor cases. In more intense cases without cancer, you'll find that your joints hurt. You'll find that you develop certain forms of cancer, including things like hypertension, include also things like diabetes. Water is just important. Now, one of my secret formulas where water is concerned, which corrects some of the misconception where water is concerned, is basically that I'm hypertensive and my foot as well, and the doctor take me off of water. That's one of the worst things a doctor can do. Most of my clients who are on dialysis, most of them who have a heart condition, edema, congenital heart failure, and things like that, the doctors prescribe medication, but they limit your water intake, which is completely dangerous. Okay? You see, you're now putting out more water than you're taking in, so you're going to become sicker and sicker. Now, the key to it now is that there's a special, very special and cheap and very much available medicine that is also taken away from us that allow us to heal, and that is salt. Salt. Yeah, best one is sea salt or Himalayan salt or rock salt. Salt, simple salt. It is one of the most powerful healing agents on the planet. Now, those of us who are hypertensive, and your doctor take you off salt. Those of us who are fat or overweight, and we remove salt from the diet, you begin to cause a systematic degeneration of the entire body without salt. See, salt is so important that if the body is not getting salt on a regular basis, it takes it from the bones. That is why you have a lot of women today with what is called osteoporosis, because they're not taking salt and they take it from the. So a lot of us now, as we age, we begin to fold forward, our backs come like this, and we think it's normal or natural. It's not. I tell my hypertensive that want to take salt that they must increase their water intake. You see, it's a catch 22. You don't, you're hypertensive, you're off salt, and you're not drinking water, then you must take your medication because that's all that's going to keep you alive. As a hypertensive, once you begin to drink more water, you must take salt, or it's going to take it from the bones. So if you're not a water drinker, you're not taking salt, go ahead. But as you begin to develop the habit of drinking water, going back to the essential question, water, which is life, you must have it. And as you start drinking back water, now you begin to add salt back to the diet. Just to advance on that, I have people who are sick, and I give them simple things like iodine or baking soda and water, and they come around. This is salt and water. They come around. This is no different from what we call saline solution, or in Jamaica we call a drip. It's only salt and water. So this salt and water heals your body while you're in the hospital. But when you leave the hospital, you stop using water and salt and go back to that sick and disease condition. If you're out in the sun and you're exercising and working, you're going to increase your water intake. It's so important. Additionally, if you're sick and diseased in any way, high blood pressure, diabetes, heart condition, joint pain, your water intake should be your entire body weight in ounces until you've corrected the problem. So most of us who are fat, most of us who are big, and you weigh 190, 240, 310. And I'm telling you to have your entire body weight in ounces, you might think this is ridiculous. This is incredible. This is crazy. This is like, no, I can't. Of course you can. This is the remedy. This is 128 ounces. So if you're 250 pounds, in order to heal, before you go visit a doctor, before you go visit a nutritionist, before you start taking medications, before you start a diet program, I'm asking you for 21 days, double your body weight in ounces. You weigh 250 and you want to lose 50 pounds, start drinking two of these. It's 2 gallons, 128 ounces times 2 is 158, 56 ounces per day. 256 ounces per day. Do that for 21 days, increase your salt intake, and watch the fat melt away.